People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Music on X1071. Online.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bytech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good morning and welcome to Platteville High School, where we are set to start a basketball tripleheader across our Queen Bee Radio family of stations, as a number of interstate and non-conference matchups will be featured here at the Platteville Classic at Platteville High School. Our first game right here on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel features the Lancaster Flying Arrows squaring off against the Galena Pirates. This is our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel is powered by H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical in Laley Center, Monroe. Broadcasting from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis, joined alongside Kingston Clayton, welcoming you to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. In Kingston, a fun day of basketball. We just saw the first game end here at the Platteville Classic. Dubuque Hempstead getting the win over Monona Grove, 63-35, and now we're set to see local teams compete here today. This first matchup between Lancaster and Galena. Teams kind of heading in different directions right now. Lancaster losing 3 of their last 4 games and have now opened the door for teams like Dodgeville and Platteville to strike and get back into the SWC mix. And Galena coming off a win just 14 hours ago, having played last night, but a quick turnaround against a very hungry Lancaster team. Very intriguing matchup here this morning.
Yes, definitely. And as you said, Tyler, 3 of the last 4 the Lancaster Flying Arrows have lost. And you kind of saw Zach Hermson and a lot of other SWC players score 1,000 points,
Yeah.
as in Myron Ryder for Platteville, even they'll be playing as well with Bryce Cooper-Lockhart in the next game. So this should be a great matchup for both these teams.
Yep, Lancaster's Zach Hermson, a 26-point performance in the loss against Dodgeville on Thursday night. We will see the Dodgers in our second game of the tripleheader here today. Dodgeville taking on Cuba City. We'll have that game on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Then it's capped off with Platteville hosting East Dubuque, which, again, these are kind of non-traditional matchups. And, at this time of the year, this is kind of a litmus test to kind of see where teams are at playing uncommon opponents and, kind of getting prepared for the postseason, which, it's going to be right here before you know it. We're just over a month away.
Yeah, definitely getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. And this is kind of going to stretch your record out definitely outside of conference play. So a little bit of just different foes that you get to face here, and it's going to be a great one.
Fine-tuning and a neutral floor for some of these teams here this afternoon, most of them except for Platteville, of course, but should be a fun morning and into the afternoon of high school boys basketball across our Queen Bee Radio family of stations. Coming up in a Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we'll run down the injury report. There is none. No injuries to report on the Russell office's injury report, but we'll also set up the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between Lancaster and Galena in non-conference interstate boys basketball at the Platteville Classic in Platteville High School. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show is presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County.
Definitely. And for
don't forget the cheese. Don't forget the cheese. I messed up. I forgot to say for that one. We'll work on it. We'll work on it after this break on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Save big on everything for your next project now at Menards. Dakota closets can be installed in any room, from home offices and laundry rooms to walk-in or reach-in closets. Use the You Create Closet Planner to design a Dakota closet system that maximizes your space and matches your style. Available in-store or online. View our entire selection of Dakota closets on Menards.com. Plus, check out our weekly flyer to find great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Escape the winter chill at Mountain View RV's Cabin Fever Weekend. Today from 9 till 4 and tomorrow 10 till 2. See their impressive selection of new 26 and 25 models inside their spacious showroom. And enjoy early bird specials with up to 20% off most in-stock parts and accessories. Mountain View RV has the top brands of new and used travel trailers and fifth wheels at the biggest RV event of the season this weekend. Only at Mountain View RV. Family owned since 1998. Exit 26 off Highway 151, Belmont.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance, they'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Pre-game one.
X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues as we get ready for the tip between Lancaster and Galena in non-conference interstate boys basketball. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show is presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County.
Sure. And don't forget the cheese.
Yep, there we go. All right, let's set up the... Well, first, let's start off with the Russell Offices injury report. There are no injuries to report for either team, but if you've been injured, contact Russell Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Now let's start with the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. Brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. The Galena Pirates will be the visiting team in today's game. And they come into tonight's game, or this morning's game, with a record of 17-6 overall. They are 6-1 in the NUI West, coming off a win last night against Warren, 79-57. Their starting lineup today goes like this. A 6'2 senior, number 4, Roman Romer. Romer averaging 3.5 points, 2.4 assists, 3.5 rebounds, and shooting 68% from the free throw line. Also in the starting lineup, a 5'11 senior, number 10, Mason Smith. Smith averaging 8.9 points per game, 4.1 rebounds, 2 assists, and 73% from the free throw line. Also in the starting lineup for the Pirates, a 6-foot senior, number 20, Owen Hafel. Hafel averaging 6.6 points, 2.8 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 2.5 steals per game, and shooting 59% from the foul line. A 6'2 senior, number 21, Sam Amaya. Amaya averaging over 11 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 2.2 assists, and a 63% free throw shooting percentage. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Galena Pirates, a 6'3 senior, number 34, Drew Koenigs. Koenigs averaging just under 16 points per game, over 10 rebounds per contest, and is shooting 83% at the foul line this year. The Galena Pirates are coached by Matt Wienen, and he's assisted by Matt Schumacher and Mike Furlong. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the Galena Pirates, brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. We'll take a timeout. We'll set up the starting lineup for the Lancaster Flying Arrows as our Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pre-game 2.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast!
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
All Pro Construction, Montfort's trusted general contractor for the entire tri-state area since 2015, specializes in new construction, roofing, siding, remodeling, and more. They offer expertise and quality craftsmanship to bring your projects to life, including barns, sheds, and almost anything you want built. All Pro Construction will complete your project with professionalism and reliability every time. Visit them online at allproconstructionmontfort.com. At All Pro Construction, we love what we do.
Pre-game 2.
Back on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster and Galena set to square off in non-conference interstate boys basketball this morning at the Platteville Classic here at Platteville High School. Tyler Dictanis and Kingston Clayton with you from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. We set up the starters for Galena. Let's set up the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Again, brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. For the Flying Arrows, 11-4 overall, 5-1 in the SWC. They have lost 3 of their last 4 coming into this matchup. They were 6-0 in the 2025 portion of the calendar. They are now 5-4 in the month of January, trying to stay on the right side of 500 before February rolls around tomorrow. Their starting lineup goes like this. A 6'5 senior, number 1, Zach Hermst, the newest member of the 1,000-point club for the Arrows, averaging over 22 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. Also in the starting lineup, a 6'1 senior, number 2, Brady Schmitz. Schmitz is averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal per game. A 5'10 senior, number 3, Dane Kaufman. Kaufman averaging just under 15 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal per game. Kaufman had 16 points for the Arrows in the loss against Dodgeville on Thursday night. A 6'1 senior, number 11, Taylor Williams. Williams averaging 14 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals per game. And rounding out the starting lineup for Lancaster, a 6'2 senior, number 13, Anthony Bush. Bush averaging 1 point per game. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Coming up next, our Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game and the opening tip between Lancaster and Galena at the Platteville Classic at Platteville High School. The Raleigh Chiefs pregame show continues after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
Buying a mattress can seem overwhelming. How soft should you go or how firm? How much support do you need? All great questions and all tough to figure out without the right guidance. Hi, I'm Jeremy Culbertson, and I've been building and selling mattresses with Dubuque Mattress for over 10 years, and with our guidance, we take all the stress out of mattress shopping. We guarantee you will love your Dubuque mattress, or we'll change it for you until you do.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Pre-game 3.
Wrapping up the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. We're broadcasting from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. For what's sure to be the best seat in your house, be sure to visit Ayers Furniture and ayersfurniture.com. Our scoreboard today presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. In the first game of the Platteville Classic, we saw Dubuque Hempstead beat Monona Grove 63-35. This is game number 2 between Lancaster and Galena. Game number 3 we'll have over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Cuba City taking on Dodgeville in non-conference boys basketball. And then we close things out with the finale as Platteville will host East Dubuque in another interstate non-conference boys basketball matchup. A jam-packed, fun-filled day of basketball here at Platteville High School. And that will wrap up our Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the tip coming up next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 1.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
DQ presents the Spicy Menu. For a limited time, try the new Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket for $6.99 with spicy bold strips that heat you up. Served with a side of famous DQ soft serve as a dip to cool you down. That's right, dip those spicy chicken strips right into soft serve, plus fries and toast, all for just $6.99. And add a new pineapple lemonade sparkler or cooler made with tahini. It's the limited time only Spicy Menu. Get it delivered in the DQ app. Happy, tastes good. Participation may vary.
In game 1.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We are closing in on the tip between Lancaster and Galena in non-conference interstate boys basketball from the Platteville Classic at Platteville High School. Our colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental, 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Lancaster will be in the home white Nike jerseys with Lancaster written across the chest in blue with blue numbers and some gold trim. The Galena Pirates in the traveling black jerseys with Galena written across the chest in dark blue with dark blue numbers and dark blue trim. Those are the colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental, 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Before we get to the tip, Kingston, you were pointing out during our break, both teams, all seniors in the starting lineup here today. Kind of unusual to see in this part of the region.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of showing how much trust these seniors are getting from Lancaster and Galena. And, I mean, their records definitely do show. So this should be a great matchup. Both teams well over 500.
Yep, Lancaster coming in with a record of 11-4 overall. Galena 17-6. Galena is ranked number 20 in Class 1A in the state of Illinois. Lancaster's been a fringe top 10 team in Division III throughout the season. As we are just about ready to get things started. Our game today brought to you by Rural Mutual Agents John Ragetz and Deneen Dahl with Ragetz and Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. By Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. McNett Electric at Belmont, they can assist with all your electrical needs. Whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential, Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. Zach Hermson in the center circle for Lancaster, and Drew Koenigs in the center circle for Galena. The Arrows win the tip, working from right to left as we see it from the best seat in the house in the Ears Furniture broadcast booth. And as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, as Hermson goes for a layup, it rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Galena comes down with the board. 15 seconds in, Galena with their first possession of the game. I'll skip over to the high right side to number 5, who is not in my program, but a corner 3 coming up for the Pirates. Shot missed off the back iron, no good. That one missed by Owen Hafel, and the putback is good under the basket by Drew Koenigs. 2-0 Galena on top of Lancaster. 17:20 left in half number 1. Brady Schmitz on the high right side. Tosses over to Hermson on the high left. Looks at Taylor Williams. Give it to him on the left wing. Now to Schmitz on the right elbow. Taylor Williams cutting towards the basket. Ball rolls off the front of the rim, no good, but a foul against Galena will put Taylor Williams at the foul line. Foul goes against number 4, Roman Romer, his first. Taylor Williams on the season averaging 68% from the foul line. And the first free throw, Toilet Bowl's in. Lancaster's on the board, 2-1 the score. Galena in front. Our game today brought to you by Clear Bank with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. I feel like I'm calling a golf match all of a sudden
Right.
here in Kingston. Second free throw for Williams. That one rattles in.
All tied up.
Tied at 2 apiece. Just under a minute gone by. As the Pirates will bring it across center court. Owen Hafel met at center court by Taylor Williams. He'll toss over to the high right side to number 5, who again is not listed in my program, but we'll see if we can track that down as a three-pointer is missed, and Lancaster comes down with the rebound. Zach Hermson driving towards the basket, pull-up jumper left side of the paint, back iron no, and the rebound pulled down by the Pirates. Lancaster 2, Galena 2, 16:34 remaining in the first half. And a straight ahead 3 coming up. That one knocked down by Mason Smith. Galena in front by 3. 5-2 the score. 16:20 left in half number 1. Hermson gives out to Taylor Williams in the left corner. He pulls up for 3 off the back iron. No good. Rebound collected by the Pirates. Pirates quickly back down the floor. On the high right side and stolen away by the Arrows. Brady Schmitz back the other way. 1-on-2. Shots no good, but a foul will send him to the line. Let's see, we've got Roman Romer's number 4. Mason Smith is number 10. Owen Hafel's number 20. Koenig, so I'm guessing Sam Amaya is number 5 in this game.
Definitely.
And the first free throw rattles out for Brady Schmitz. Schmitz had 12 points in the loss against Dodgeville on Thursday night. And the second free throw for Schmitz is good.
2-point game now.
Galena 5, Lancaster 3. 2 minutes into game number 2 of the Platteville Classic, the first of our triple header across Queen Bee Radio here this afternoon. Ball on the high left, now swung over to the left corner to Sam Amaya. Maya under the basket, kicks out for 3. That one spit back out, no good. Dane Kaufman collects the board for Lancaster. Dane Kaufman dribbles to the right elbow, now right side of the paint. Overhead pass to Brady Schmitz in the right corner. Schmitz gives off to Hermson, right side of the point, spins his way in the lane, scoop, layup, off the side of the rim, no good. Volleyball for the rebound. Hermson gets it right back, and he cleans up the mess for 2. Tied up at 5, 15:22 remaining in half number 1. Sam Amaya gives off to the left corner to Mason Smith. Now back out to the top to Amaya. Amaya, Euro stepping in the lane, tries to bank it in, and able to put it in for 2.
Really good jab step right there.
Puts Galena back in front, 7-5 with just over 15 minutes left in the first half. Kaufman spinning in the lane, and a reverse layup. Kind of an unconventional layup style for Dane Kaufman, but it works, and we are tied at 7 apiece, and quickly back the other way. Shot's no good. Shot missed by Sam Amaya, but a foul against the Arrows will send Galena to the free throw line for the first time today. Goes against Dane Kaufman. That's his first, team's first. Sam Amaya at the line. Maya shooting 63% on the season coming into today's game. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Game today brought to you by Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. It's a banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, member FDIC. Maya's second free throw attempt off the back iron, no good. Hermsen there with the rebound for the Arrows. We are still tied at 7. 14:47 remaining in the first half. Zach Hermsen on the high left side gives off to Brady Schmitz, or beg your pardon, that's Brody Krubel who just checked in. Now Kaufman driving in, trying to get a shot out over Koenigs. It's no good, and the rebound collected by Anthony Bush. Now back to Kaufman. Kaufman is shot short of the rim. Now back out. Corner three coming up for Krubel. He overshoots the rim, and Koenigs boxes out for the rebound. Pirates back the other way. Nice shot fake, and now a pull-up three off the front of the rim. No good. Shot missed by Mason Smith. And the Arrows back down the floor quickly. Taylor Williams tosses over to Hermsen in the corner. Hermsen pull-up jumper right side of the paint. Back iron, no. Scramble for the rebound, and Koenigs is going to come away with it for the Pirates. Galena 7, Lancaster 7. 13:53 remaining in the first half. Sam Amaya, Euro stepping in the lane. He has his shot blocked initially, but able to get it right back and deposit two off a bank shot. Sam Amaya with 4 points for the Galena Pirates. 13:40 remaining in the first half. Galena 9, Lancaster 7. Taylor Williams in the left corner. Lost the handle momentarily, but collects it. Gives off to the top and gets it right back on the left wing. Now Williams, stop and pop jumper, left side of the paint, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound collected by Sam Amaya. Amaya back down the floor, skips it ahead to Owen Hafel. Now inside to Koenigs. Koenigs gets back out to the top to Amaya. Left-handed dribble, switches to the right hand, being guarded by Taylor Williams. In the lane, banks it in for two. Nice shot by Sam Amaya. 6 points for Sam Amaya, 4-point lead for the Pirates. 11-7 the score, just over 13 minutes left in half number one. Dane Kaufman handing off to Zach Hermsen. Hermsen spinning in the lane. His layup off the front of the rim, no good. Koenigs with the rebound again for the Pirates. Roman Romer with a right-handed dribble, angles towards the right corner. Ball works its way back out to the top to Koenigs. Koenigs picks up his dribble, trying to get away from Anthony Bush. It gives off to Romer. Excuse me. Yep, Roman Romer. And a pass is deflected into the backcourt. It was touched by Brody Krubel of Lancaster, but the Pirates recover it in the backcourt. Now Sam Amaya dribbling along the baseline. Bounced it off his foot, goes out of bounds, and it will be Lancaster ball with 12:22 remaining in the first half. Galena 11, Lancaster 7. Today's game brought to you by Rural Mutual Agents John Regetz and Deneen Dahl with Regetz & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Lucas Weber now in the game for Lancaster, and a foul on the floor before he could put up a shot. It'll be the 13th foul against the Pirates, and it's a hold. Jeb Wienen, who just checked in for the Pirates, picks up his first foul right off the bench. Hermsen inbounds baseline right side. He'll get it right back after exchanging passes with Brody Krubel. Krubel down low, and pump faked, and the defender bit. And it's going to be a non-shooting foul, I believe.
Yeah,
it'll be team foul number 4.
Yeah, it's going to be a push on Romer.
Second foul on Romer. Team's 4th for Galena. Driving in, Zach Hermsen lays it off the glass and in for 2.
Beautiful layup.
Back to within 2, 11-9. Galena leading Lancaster under 12 minutes left in the first half. Ball at the top, driving in is Wienen, now kicks it out for a corner three off the front of the rim. No good by Owen Hafel, but a whistle on the rebound, and it looks like it's Lancaster ball. It's going to stay with Galena.
Push on Krubel as he's trying to get the rebound, but push the defender out the way. So it's going to be a foul on Lancaster.
First personal on Krubel, second team foul on the Arrows as a three-pointer off the inbound. Spit back out, scramble for the ball in the paint, and Lucas Weber comes away with it for the Arrows. Sprinting back down the floor, tosses to Taylor Williams. Weber gets it right back in the corner. Now back out to Hermsen. Hermsen gives off to the top to Taylor Williams. Williams dribbles into the corner, gives off to Brody Krubel. Williams gets it right back, going baseline, backing in on Koenigs. Stops his dribble. Gives off to Krubel. Krubel skips it inside to Lucas Weber. Weber trying to lay it in. Off the front of the rim, no good. And Mason Smith comes away with the rebound for Galena. Lancaster's missed a number of shots right under the basket. And when it's a 2-point ball game, those are the gimme shots you got to make. 11 minutes to play in the first half. 11-9 the score. Galena in front. Sam Amaya pump fakes. Williams bit. And a scoop layup bounces off the back iron. No good. Brady Schmitz collects the board for the Arrows. Arrows back down the floor quickly. Switching to the left hand. Now out to the top to Zach Hermson. Hermson tosses to Weber. Lost the handle driving towards the basket, but I think it was poked out of bounds by Galena. Actually, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, that one's going to be a foul on number 5.
Sam Amaya. That'll be team foul number 5. Personal foul number 1. Lancaster inbounding baseline left side. Hermson throws it in to Dane Kaufman. Kaufman going baseline, runs into a double team. Trying to put up a shot. Nearly wedged in. And a volleyball for the rebound. Drew Koenigs comes away with it for Galena. Mason Smith spinning in the lane. Trying to bank it in. Shot's no good, but a foul against the Arrows. 2 free throws coming up for the Pirates. Clock is stopped with 10:24 remaining in the first half. Galena 11, Lancaster 9. It'll be the second personal on Brody Krubel. Game brought to you by Community First Bank. For you, the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. Mason Smith at the line hits his first free throw to give him 4 points now on the game. Game also brought to you by McNutt Electric in Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs. Whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential, Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call and ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont. Second free throw missed by Mason Smith. 12-9 the score. Galena in front of Lancaster here at the Platteville Classic at Platteville High School. And a floater is made by Brady Schmitz just off the right side of the paint.
Nothing but net.
Arrows back to within 1. 12-11. Galena in front. 10 minutes to play in the first half. Ball to the top. Mason Smith driving towards the basket. Scoop layup is good. Mason Smith with 6 points on the game for the Pirates. 14-11. Pirates in front of the Arrows. Carson gives off to Dane Kaufman off the right side of the point. Gets a screen from a teammate. Decides not to take it. He'll hand off to Lucas Weber. Now out to the top to Brady Mack. Now in the lane. Jumper bouncing off the back iron. Iron unkind for Zach Hermson. Pirates come down with the board. Quickly back down the floor. Amaya in the lane. Overhead pass is going to be tipped out of bounds. It was off the fingertips of Zach Hermson. Ball stays with Galena with 9:23 left in half number 1. 14-11. Pirates in front. Claire Bake with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. And by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here as Drew Koenigs off the inbound. Able to lay it in off the glass. 16-11. Pirates in front with 9:20 left in the first half. Taylor Williams directing traffic. Now dribbles between the rings. Hands off to Dane Kaufman. Kaufman with a left-handed dribble. Being guarded by Mason Smith. Gets a screen from Brady Mack. A screen and roll play as Mack will go to the line as he got fouled on the way up. Looked like the ball was tipped, but looks like some additional contact will send Mack to the line for his first free throws of the game.
That foul's going to be on number 10, Mason Smith.
Brady Mack with his first free throw, knocks it in. Brady Mack on the season, averaging 3.4 points and shooting 64% from the foul line. Lele Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Lele Center Monroe. As the second free throw is made by Brady Mack to make the score 16-13. Galena in front of Lancaster. Now the Arrows applying some pressure in the backcourt. Pirates get it across center court. Jeb Weenan tosses over to Koenigs on the high right side. Koenigs fakes a pass, now gives off to the high left side to Owen Hafel. Koenigs gets it right back, trying to back in on 3 defenders. Shot's no good, but a foul against the Arrows will send Koenigs to the line.
Yeah, another foul. That's going to be on number 2 on Brady Schmitz. Or excuse me, number 22.
It's going to be against Lucas Weber, his first personal, team foul number 4 of the half on the Arrows. Koenigs back at the line. And swishes the first free throw. Gives Koenigs 5 points on the game. Southwest Health, with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. More and more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Second free throw also switched by Koenigs. You can hear the rim snapped on those free throws there.
100%. Another rim that they had dunked on in the previous game. Hempstead and Monona Grove.
Galena 18, Lancaster 13, 8:40 left in the first half. Dane Kaufman with the ball for the Arrows, just off the high right side. Skips it over to Brady Schmitz in the corner. Lobs it into Mack at the right elbow. Now Kaufman open three, right wing. Ball spit back out. The rebound collected by Jack Vincent of the Pirates. Jeb Weenan handling the basketball for Galena. Tosses off to the high right side to Mason Smith. Nice feed down low, and the ball spins in for two. What a shot. That was Owen Hafel, number 20, getting his first points of the game. 20-13, 7-point lead for the Pirates. With just over 8 minutes to play in the first half, as Schmitz trying to answer with a three off the front of the rim, no good. And the Pirates with another rebound. Not only is Lancaster missing those shots, they're being limited to one-shot possessions. Not a lot of offensive rebounds for the Arrows so far.
Definitely, Tyler.
Owen Hafel at the top gives off to Amaya on the high left side. Maya spins it to Jack Vincent. Now to number 20, Owen Hafel on the right wing. Now Weenan with it being guarded by Zach Hermson at the top of the arc. Jack Vincent, left wing. Now to Maya back at the top, being guarded by Taylor Williams. Back to the high left. Galena just working the ball around the perimeter, trying to find an open spot down low. Back out to the top, Mason Smith driving in the lane. Kicks it out to the corner, nice fake. And driving towards the basket. Shot missed by Jack Vincent, and the Arrows collect the rebound. Empty possession there, a long possession for Galena, almost a minute. 7-point lead, though, for the Pirates as they lead 20-13 with just over 7 minutes left. Dane Kaufman gives off to the high left, now to the left corner to Taylor Williams. Williams cross-court pass to Dane Kaufman on the high right side. Gives off to Brady Schmitz on the left wing, now inside to Brady Mack. Mack trying to spin his way, left-handed scoop layup is good. Nice move there by Brady Mack. He's got 4 points on the game, 5-point lead for the Pirates as they catch and shoot three in the right corner is missed, and Zach Hermson with the rebound for the Arrows. Hermson switches to the right hand, into the lane. His floater gets the lucky bounce. Zach Hermson now with 6 points, and all of a sudden it's a one-possession game again, 20-17. Galena in front of Lancaster with 6:20 left in the first half. And the ball nearly deflected into the backcourt, but recovered by Mason Smith. Now down low to Jeb Weenan. Weenan finds an open teammate on the left wing. That's Owen Hafel. Hafel dribbles to the left side of the paint. Ball works its way into the right corner. Three-pointer coming up. Side iron, no. Shot missed by Weenan. And the Arrows collect the rebound. 3-point lead for Galena. 6 minutes left in the first half. Arrows in possession of the basketball. Dane Kaufman on the high right side gets a screen from Brady Mack. Dribbles out to the top, hands out to Taylor Williams. Now to Hermson in the left corner. Lobbed over to Brady Mack. Works its way back to the right wing to Dane Kaufman. Williams calls for the ball, gets it on the right elbow. Now Mack with it on the top. Left corner three coming up for Zach Hermson. Nothing but net.
All tied up now.
20-20 with 5:32 remaining in the first half. The Arrows on a 7-0 run and a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take one, too. We're back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game two.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
In game two.
High school boys basketball on X1071, sponsored by Edward Jones Reese Wealth Management in Platteville and by Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Coming out of the timeout, 20-20 the score. Galena trying to navigate a full court press. They do get it across the center court stripe. And at the high left side, it's Jeb Wienen handling the basketball for Galena. Gives off to Owen Hafel at the top of the arc. Now off to the high right side to Mason Smith. And a pass is deflected and stolen away by Taylor Williams, and he will get the steal and score to give the Arrows the lead. Taylor Williams with 4 points, a 9-0 run for the Arrows. As trying to answer right back, that's Koenigs, able to drive his way to the basket, deposit 2, giving him 8 points on the game. We're tied at 22 apiece with under 5 minutes left in the first half. Zach Hermsen gives off to Dane Kaufman at the top of the arc, now to Taylor Williams on the left wing. Anthony Bush, now back to Kaufman at the top. Kaufman with the jab step, now decides to dribble. Picks up his dribble, finds Hermsen, catch and shoot 3, right wing, off the front of the rim, no good. And tracking down the rebound is Owen Hafel for Galena. 1-on-3, back the other way as Amaya with a nice move and a nice finish.
Lots of contact down low.
8 points for Sam Amaya, able to navigate a triple team under the basket to lay it in. Pirates back in front, 24-22 with 4:17 remaining in half number 1. On the left corner, Taylor Williams driving towards the basket along the baseline. That one toilet bowls out. How did that one not drop?
One-handed.
And the rebound coming the other way for Galena. Shot is made. Nice drive, nice finish. I believe that's Jeb Wienen getting his first points of the game. 26-22, and now the Pirates starting to heat up before the end of the first half. Driving towards the basket. Nice finish by Zach Hermsen under the bucket.
One-handed layup there for Zach.
Zach Hermsen now with 11. First player to double figures on the game today. 26-24 the new score. Galena in front of Lancaster. Fun one here at Platteville High School in the Platteville Classic. Second game of the 4 games being played here. The first of our triple header that we have here across Queen Bee Radio. Our next game will be Cuba City versus Dodgeville on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 3-pointer on the left wing, off the side iron, no. Zach Hermsen with the rebound for Lancaster. Goes out to Dane Kaufman. Kaufman, open 3, right wing. That one rattles out. That one was halfway down and out. Pirates quickly back down the floor, and an open player down low, Mason Smith.
So many transition buckets for the Pirates so far.
Both teams like to get up and down the floor in transition, but Galena's had more opportunities because the shots that Lancaster takes.
And right there.
Leading to empty possessions, and now another steal for Mason Smith, and a left-handed layup is good. A steal and score for Mason Smith. And a timeout taken by the Arrows with 2:40 left in the first half. Galena 30, Lancaster 24. It's a 30-second stop. We'll keep it here. And we'll tell you that our game is brought to you by Century 21, affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. By Anytime Roofing, visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. By West End Salvage of Lancaster, see Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Hermsen's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermsen's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermsen's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermsen's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Action picks up coming out of the Arrows timeout. Galena leading Lancaster 30-24, 2:33 remaining in the first half. Taylor Williams on the high left side, skips it to Zach Hermsen at the free throw line. Nice feed down low to Lucas Weber, has his shot blocked, but a foul against Amaya will send Weber to the line. Be the second personal on Sam Amaya by my count, team foul number 7, so Lancaster in the bonus the rest of the way in the first half. Clock is stopped with 2:26 remaining, and Lucas Weber at the free throw line shooting 60% from the foul line on the season. The southpaw free throw shooter has the first free throw rattle out. Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. And Lancaster, Weber misses the second free throw. Galena comes away with the rebound. Empty possession for the Arrows, trailing by 6. 2:19 remaining in the first half. Nice lob pass down low. A nice finish for Koenigs under the bucket. Koenigs now in double figures with 10. 32-24. As an 8-0 run now for Galena. Shot missed by Lucas Weber under the basket and has his shot rejected from behind by Koenigs. And Taylor Williams comes away with the loose ball, draws contact, puts up a shot, and a big collision after the play. As Koenigs and Anthony Bush stumble in the lane, but free throws coming up for Taylor Williams. Actually, scratch that. It's a 10-0 run for the Pirates as Taylor Williams tries to end the drought here. The first free throw rattles in. Taylor Williams now 3 for 3 at the foul line today. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Lindusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. And my WCC Brands custom apparel and Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. Second free throw for Williams is swished.
6-point game now.
And 6 points for Taylor Williams on the game. 32-26. Galena leading Lancaster. 1:45 remaining until halftime. Ball out to the high right side, and ball knocked into the backcourt by Hermsen, but recovered by Owen Hafel. Hafel ringing it back across the timeline. Runs into a double team in at the top. Ball swung over to the left corner. Jeb Wienen with a one-handed pass out to the left wing. Gets it right back. Catch and shoot. 3. Off the back iron. No. Rebound pulled down by Roman Romer. Able to give another opportunity for the Pirates as Koenigs gets it down low, and the left-handed shot off the side of the rim. No good. As someone hit the deck as they were trying to collect the rebound. That was Taylor Williams. They're going to say it's out on the arrows. Or no, actually a foul against Galena. And that'll put the Arrows at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's the first foul against Drew Koenigs on the game. Today's game brought to you by Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com and Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Williams gets the front end of the 1-and-1. He earns another. Williams now 5 for 5 at the foul line. Lancaster Auto Body in Lancaster specializes in top quality collision repair, leaving your vehicle looking as good as new. Lancaster Auto Body, where they say we meet by accident. See them at LancasterAutoBodyLLC.com. Second free throw swish by Williams. Taylor Williams now with 8 points on the game. 32-28. Galena in front. Ball on the high left side. Overhead pass to the left corner to Jeb Wienen as we hit 1 minute left to play in the first half. Mason Smith skips it ahead to Owen Hafel on the right wing. Overhead pass to the left corner. Nice feed down low to Romer. Now back out. Open 3 straight ahead. Knocked down by Owen Hafel. Great ball movement there by Galena. 35-28 the new score. A touchdown lead for the Pirates. 40 seconds left in half number 1. Zach Hermsen with the ball over his head. Gives out to Williams at the top. Now to Schmitz. Now to Weber in the left corner. Goes back to Brady Mack. Now to Hermsen in the right corner. Hermsen backing down. Runs into a double team. Trying to weave his way through it. And shot rolls off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound collected by Owen Hafel. Under 20 seconds left till halftime. 7-point lead for the Pirates. Nice feed down low to Koenigs. Koenigs trying to put up a shot. Draw contact. No foul called. Lancaster gets the ball. Under 10 seconds left. Hermsen to center court. Now to the left elbow. 4 seconds left. Out to Taylor Williams. Now to Hermsen, left corner. Puts up a shot before the buzzer. And off the side of the rim, no good. And we go to halftime with the score. Galena 35, Lancaster 28. Coming up next, we'll have the McNett Electric halftime report. We'll do a quick check on the shoebox scoreboard, see if there's any other updates we can tell you about. And we'll recap the first half scoring between both these teams as Galena, again, taking a halftime lead over the Lancaster Flying Arrows at the Platteville Classic, 35-28. Our McNett Electric halftime report comes your way next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Having chronic knee pain shouldn't mean giving up the things you enjoy. Grant Regional Health Center's orthopedic team now offers the latest technology with robotic-assisted knee replacement surgery. This significant advancement combines the expertise of our surgical team with the precise accuracy of robotic technology. Innovative surgery, compassionate care, right in Lancaster. Learn more at grantregional.com/knee or call us at 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersAndDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 3.
Halftime score in Platteville at the Platteville Classic, game number 2 of this 4-game format. Galena leading Lancaster 35-28 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. After this timeout, we'll recap the first half stats and look at the shoebox scoreboard as our McNett Electric halftime report comes your way after this on X1071 WPVL FM Platteville and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical.
In Game 4.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With 6 convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Minner Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In Game 4.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. At the half, 35-28, Galena leading Lancaster in game number 2 of the Platteville Classic. Tyler Dictanis and Kingston Clayton with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth on our shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. The first game of the Platteville Classic, Dubuque Hempstead defeated Monona Grove 63-35. And also on 97.7 Country, WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, the Southwest Clash, the SWC and SWAL teams all going at it at Richland Center. John Satterley, Scott Tolzman, and Chuck Rasmussen calling all the action today. Again, on 97.7 Country, WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our McNett Electric halftime report is brought to you by McNett Electric in Belmont. For all your electrical needs, call McNett Electric in Belmont. Individual scoring in the first half, the Galena Pirates are led in scoring by both Drew Koenigs and Mason Smith with 10 points apiece. 8 points for Sam Amaya and 5 points for Owen Hafel. Jeb Weenan has 2 points off the bench. Roman Romer started but did not score, and Jack Vincent saw time in the first half and did not score. Galena at the foul line, 3 of 6 as a team, and they have 2 3-pointers in that first half. The Arrows are led in scoring by Zach Hermson with 11 points, the only player in double figures for the Arrows. 8 points for Taylor Williams, including a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Actually, 6 for 6 at the foul line, I should say. 4 points for Brady Mack and 2 points for Dane Kaufman. Lucas Weber saw action but did not score. Anthony Bush started and has not scored for the Arrows. At the foul line, Lancaster is 9 of 11, and they have 1 3-pointer in that first half. And again, Galena with a 7-point lead in Kingston. The story of the first half, I thought, was Lancaster had a lot of easy shots under the basket that didn't go down. And those possessions for Lancaster are really one-shot possessions that Galena is able to get the rebound, go down the floor quickly, and get some easy buckets.
Yeah, and definitely. These teams are both really big and really good at rebounding. And I think, as you said, Tyler, it was the first couple seconds, if you will, of each possession for Lancaster, kind of taking that quick shot and not getting the offense really set, which kind of turning the ball over and turning into easy transition baskets for Galena.
Yeah, offensive rebounding, certainly the advantage for Galena, just optics-wise. Don't know what the official stats are. I'd be curious to see what they are, but it definitely seems like Galena's getting a lot more second chance opportunities, and a big reason why they have a 7-point lead.
Yeah, definitely. Both these coaches of both teams kind of letting the teams play out. Not a lot of, I don't think there's any timeouts actually called, or I think maybe 2 at the end, but they're kind of letting them play out. And I mean, these are 2 really good teams, well above 500, and we'll see in the second half. I mean, 7-point lead for Galena, kind of taking the momentum into half.
Yeah, Galena doesn't look like that they just played a game last night. They look very fresh in this game. It's Lancaster that's kind of looking out of sorts here. A lot of hurried shots, and as you said, not really getting their offense set. A lot of empty possessions, and the Arrows certainly have to clean that up heading into half number 2.
Yeah, and definitely kind of splitting the SWC wide open is Lancaster. Kind of a tough, rough going in the month of January at 5-4. So trying to clean this up in the second half and repick this Lancaster Flying Arrows team back up again.
All right, our halftime score, 35-28. Galena leading Lancaster in game number 2 of the Platteville Classic, the first of our triple header. We'll tell you about the other 2 games we have on Queen Bee Radio coming up next as the McNair Electric halftime report continues on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Hi, this is Will Dunson with Dubuque Mattress. Why is a Dubuque Mattress customer a customer for life? It's simple. At Dubuque Mattress, the customer is number 1. Period. The customer's happiness is the most important thing. If there is anything I can do to help you sleep better, I will. Whether it's while you're looking at a new mattress, 6 months later, or 10 years after you've purchased from us, you are still number 1.
Dubuque Mattress Factory. You get a little snooze time.
In Game 5.
Wrapping up our McNair Electric halftime report. For all your electrical needs, call McNair Electric in Belmont. Galena with a 7-point lead on the Lancaster Flying Arrows, 35-28. Our game today is brought to you by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. SoundCloud is where you can find archived audio of our broadcast. Download the SoundCloud app and search Queen Bee Radio Sports, powered by Herm's Ace Hardware and Home Center. By People's State Bank. For personal home, business, and ag loans, visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Bouse Electric. Call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at sloans.com. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Our audio stream today powered by Cunis Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. It is open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. Start of the second half, Galena will begin with the basketball working from right to left as we see it from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Tyler Dictanis and Kingston Clayton with you on game number 1 of our triple header across Queen Bee Radio. Lob pass inside and a nice finish by Drew Koenigs to give him 12 points on the game. 9-point lead for Galena 15 seconds into the second half. Game number 2 will feature Dodgeville and Cuba City. We'll have that on Super Hits 106 on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Then we'll be back here on X1071 for the finale. Platteville hosting East Dubuque as Hermson pulls up for a jumper off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound collected by Roman Romer. Romer brings it across center court. Hands off to Amaya on the right wing. Ball works its way out to the left corner. Back out to the top to Hafel. All the Koenigs at the left elbow, now to Amaya on the left wing. Galena taking their time. Straight ahead 3 coming up, and that one knocked down by Mason Smith. his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 13 points in total. Galena with a double-digit lead, 40-28. Minute gone by in the second half. Is Coffin loading up for three. That one spit back out. Koenig boxes out for the rebound for Galena. Let's move it down the floor quickly. Great ball movement. Unable to finish, though, under the bucket was Mason Smith. Offensive rebound, though, collected by Galena. So we were talking about it in halftime there, Kingston. It's second chance opportunities for Galena so far in this game that have really given the Pirates the momentum as the shot is missed under the bucket by Mason Smith. Brady Schmitz brings it across the timeline for the Arrows. Dane Kaufman on the high right side. Had the ball over his head. Now directs traffic, gives out to Hermsen at the top. Schmitz finds Taylor Williams in the left corner. Tosses to Kaufman at the left elbow, looking for Zach Hermsen. Goes off his fingertips, but it's recovered in the corner by Anthony Bush, and Kaufman will reset on the right wing. 2 minutes into the second half. Galena 40, Lancaster 28. Non-conference boys basketball on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as Taylor Williams loads up for three. That one off the front of the rim, no good. And the Pirates come away with the rebound. Roman Romer gives off to the high right side to Mason Smith. Now works his way back over to the right corner, back out to the top to Mason Smith. Left corner three coming up at the front of the rim, no good. Schmitz with the rebound for Lancaster. And a steal by the Pirates as Roman Romer comes away with that, or beg your pardon, that's Sam Amaya. Galena numbers are a little hard to read with the dark blue against the black jerseys.
Definitely.
Thought the NFHS did something about that where you don't have that, but all that they're going to say it's out of bounds on Lancaster, and the Pirates will inbound on the far sideline. Rural Mutual agents John Regetz at Deneen Dahl with Regetz and Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster as Galena turns the ball over. And Lancaster takes possession with 15:09 remaining in the second half. 40-28, Galena in front of the Lancaster Flying Arrows. Dane Kaufman walks it across center court, dribbles between the rings, hands out to Zach Hermsen on the high right side, works his way to the corner to Taylor Williams. Stop and pop jumper right side of the lane, knocks it down. Tough shot by Taylor Williams. He's now in double figures with 10, and it's a 10-point lead for Galena, 40-30. Under 15 minutes left in the second half. Sam Amaya in the free throw line. Nice feed down low. Nice finish off the glass by Drew Koenigs. Koenigs now with 14 points for Galena. 42-13 the new score. Ball on the high left. Three-pointer coming up for Schmitz. And that one toilet bowls in for three.
Lancaster trying to stay hot right now.
Brady Schmitz with his first three-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points in total, and Koenig's under the basket again. 6 points for him right out of the gate to begin the second half. 16 points in total. He's been a problem down low. And Schmitz gives off to the left corner to Anthony Bush as Hermsen turns around, and the jumper gets a couple lucky bounces before it finally finds the bottom of the net. 13 points for Zach Hermsen. 44-35 the score. 13:51 remaining.
And he drills the three-pointer.
Mason Smith with the triple. 47-35. 12-point lead for Galena. Matches the biggest lead of the game. Hermsen on the high left side looking for someone to pass to. Finds Dane Kaufman. He'll load up for three. That one's short of the rim. And the rebound collected by Owen Hafel. And Hafel tried to dribble behind his back. Lost the handle momentarily, but Amaya there to recover for Galena. Koenig dribbles to the left wing, now out to the left corner to number 4, Roman Romer. Romer being shadowed by Zach Hermsen. Now drives in, going baseline, tried to bank it in. That one spins off the side of the rim. Brady Schmitz collects the board for Lancaster. 13 minutes remaining in the second half. 47-35 the score. Catch and shoot three for Hermsen. Bouncing off the back iron, no good. Volleyball for the rebound. And Amaya comes away with the board for Galena. Amaya driving in, finds Koenigs cutting towards the basket, and he'll finish with the left hand. Drew Koenigs with 18 points, 8 in the second half. We're at the 12:40 mark in half number 2. 49-35, the Pirates trying to pull away from the Arrows almost midway through the second half. Schutz finds Hermsen loading up for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Koenig boxes out for the board. He's off to Owen Hafel. Now back out to the top. Now left wing. Driving in is Roman Romer. Finds Koenigs under the basket, and he lays in another second half for Koenigs, and a timeout taken by the Arrows.
He's really working it down low.
12:10 remaining in the second half. 51-35. Galena on top of Lancaster. It's a full stop. We'll take one, too. Back after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Shop Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena Square off Highway 20. Find all your grocery, deli, and bakery needs, plus specialty cakes and weekly sales. Get cuts to order from the meat department, including fresh-cut Angus beef. Tammy's Piggly Wiggly also has you covered with party trays. And check out the best selection of local wines and craft beers around. Look for the weekly flyer online at shopthepig.com. Then head to Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena.
It seems like the cost of everything is going up, so it's nice to save a little dough when you can, especially for something you love to eat every day. Before I go grocery shopping, I print out a coupon for $1 off any Country Hearth, Village Hearth, or Artisan Hearth bread product. My favorite is Dakota Style 12 grain. My wife's breakfast go-to is a toasted Village Hearth English muffin. We can save $1 on each. Go to countryhearthbreads.com/coupons and print 1 or 2 out before your next shopping trip. And don't forget, Country Hearth, Village Hearth, and Artisan Hearth bread products are baked locally and delivered fresh daily.
In Game 6.
Galena 51, Lancaster 35. 12:10 remaining in the second half. Our game today brought to you by Community First Bank. For you in the communities where you live, work, and play, experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Harrison gives off to Taylor Williams on the high right side, coming out of the Arrows timeout. Brady Mack with the ball over his head at the right elbow, driving towards the basket. He overshoots the rim, and Roman Romer boxes out for the rebound for Galena. 11:50 left to play in the second half. 51-35 the lead for the Pirates. Amaya driving towards the basket. Nice Euro step and able to put it off the glass and in for two. Tough shot by Amaya. He's now in double figures with 10. 53-35. Palindrome score here at Platteville. Zach Hermsen in the lane trying to bank it in, and he's able to finish at the glass.
Cuts the lead to 16.
15 points for Zach Hermsen on the game. 53-37 the new score. Looks like Lancaster's going with a 2-1-2 look.
Trying to switch some things up now.
Owen Hafel on the left side skips it inside. Ball lost momentarily, but Amaya able to recover. Now back out to the top again to Owen Hafel. Hafel will hand off to Roman Romer. Nice feed pass down low and off the window and in for Sam Amaya.
12 points for him.
55-37. Galena in front of Lancaster. Zach Hermsen feeds Brady back at the right elbow. Mack lost the handle. Now back out to the high right side. Lucas Weber finds Krubel in the left corner. Back to Mack at the left elbow. Mack turns around. Right-handed floater. That one rolls off the side of the rim. No good. Another shot close to the basket missed by the Arrows. As Galena continues to try to pull away. 55-37. Pirates in front. Three-pointer spit back out. That one off target by Owen Hafel. Zach Hermsen dribbles behind his back across center court. Cutting towards the basket. Scoop layup. Spins off the rim. Trying to clean up his own mess, but lost the handle. And the Pirates with another rebound. Roman Romer holding the basketball on the high left side. Takes one dribble. Gives off to the high right to Mason Smith. Smith gives right back to Romer. Romer will give back to Smith on the right side. Ball nearly poked away from behind by Hermsen, but recovered in the right corner. Ball skipped in. Fed down low to Amaya. Amaya under the basket and off the glass and in for two.
14 points for Amaya.
6 of them coming in the second half. 9:40 remaining in half number 2. 57-37. Galena up by 20 on the Arrows. Lucas Weber dribbles in, gives out to the top. Hermsen loads up for three and finds the bottom of the net for the triple.
Hermsen cuts the lead now to 17.
Second three-pointer of the game for Zach Hermsen. He's got 18 points in total. 9:20 to go in the second half. 57-40. Galena in front. Koenigs down low, gives out to the top. Now an open three on the left wing. Coming up, that one nothing but net for Mason Smith.
And just like that, Galena on a 20-point lead on Lancaster.
That's the third three-pointer for Mason Smith in the second half. 60-40 the new score. Taylor Williams trying to answer with a three of his own. That one rattles out. How did that one not fall? And the rebound collected by Mason Smith. Iron very unkind for the Arrows here in this game. Amaya dribbles to the baseline, right side of the paint, now out to the top, catch and shoot three. That one knocked down by Mason Smith, his fourth triple.
Pirates up by 23.
63-40. Galena in front of Lancaster with 8:40 to play. It's a 30-second stop. We'll keep it here and tell you that our game is brought to you by McNett Electric in Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. By Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. And by Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. It's a banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Visit Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, member FDIC. Coming out of the timeout for the Arrows. Galena in front by 23, 63-40 with 8.5 minutes left to play. Grubel lost the handle, tosses out to the left corner to Hermsen. Hermsen driving towards the basket along the baseline. Shot's no good, but a foul on Koenigs will send Hermsen to the line. It'll be the second on Drew Koenigs. The first foul of the second half for either team, coming with 8:26 left. Hermsen at the line for his first free throw of the game, and it bounces off the back iron, no good. Hermsen on the season averaging about 78% from the foul line. Game today brought to you by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team. Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Hermsen swishes the second free throw. Hermsen up to 19 points on the game. 63-41, the new score. Galena in front of Lancaster. As Owen Hafel trying to get past Dane Kaufman at the center court stripe. Overhead pass down low, and that's going to go out of bounds. A rare turnover for Galena. And Lancaster takes possession with 8:10 to play in the second half, 63-41. Galena in front. Edward Jones, Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville, and by Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Jumper at the free throw line off the right side of the iron. Shot missed by number 12, Brody Krubel. Koenigs comes away with the rebound, and he'll push ahead to Amaya. Amaya, Euro step, trying to lay it in, and able to finish off the glass. What a move and what a finish by Sam Amaya.
Beautiful move from Amaya.
8 points for him in the second half, 16 points in total. Dane Kaufman with a long-range three, and that one knocked down from long distance.
21-point now lead for Galena.
First three-pointer of the game for Dane Kaufman. He's got 5 points in total, 65-44, 7.5 minutes to play. Amaya, left wing, cutting towards the basket, skips it down low. And a whistle blown. Couldn't tell if that was a foul or just knocked out of bounds.
Looks like it was just last touch by the Flying Arrows.
So Galena inbounds baseline right side. Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. Koenigs at the top, driving into the paint, kicks it out. Open three. No, it's blocked by Schmitz. I thought he was wide open for a second, but Schmitz able to close in, knock the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Galena.
Yeah, good block by Schmitz right there. Kind of coming out of nowhere, like you said, Tyler.
Roman Romer will inbound in front of the Galena bench, right in front of Zach Hermsen. And ball back at the top to Owen Hafel. And the ball stolen away by Hermsen. 1-on-2, back the other way, and the layup is good. Count the bucket and the foul for Zach Hermsen. 7:04 remaining, 65-46.
Maybe a late night, kind of late going comeback, rallying up for the Arrows.
That'll be the first personal on Owen Hafel, and Taylor Williams back at the line to try and convert the three-point play. And he gets the lucky bounce.
Cuts the lead to 18 now.
Game brought to you by Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project.
Press defense now from the Arrows.
Yep, trying to navigate the full court press. And the Pirates are able to do so as Hafel dribbles into the paint, and his hook shot is good.
So good on the transition. 20-point lead now for Galena.
7 points for Hafel. Dean Kaufman loading up for a straight ahead three. That one rattles out, and Drew Koenig boxing up for the rebound, and a whistle. Didn't see what happened there.
Kind of got tripped up down there. And looks like a foul will be called on Lancaster. Still trying to figure out who that was on.
Yeah, they say it's first on Krubel, but Lancaster on the inbound driving towards the basket is Taylor Williams, and his shot's no good, but he's going to go to the line. Taylor Williams in double figures with 10 points. Jeb Weenan guilty of his second personal. Taylor Williams at the line. And that one toilet bowls in. Game today brought to you by the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville. Offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique. And more honor personal requests and tradition. Matt Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. Second free throw for Williams. Rattles out, no good. His first miss at the foul line today. Score stays 67-48 with 6.5 minutes to go. My hands off to the high right side. Now out to the left wing. Ball nearly poked away and stolen away by the Arrows. Dane Kaufman all alone, and he'll lay it in transition. That's the transition bucket that Lancaster's been looking for. 67-50 the new score. And Galena quickly back down the floor. Trying to lay it in is Jeb Weenan, but he's going to be fouled by Lucas Weber. Free throws coming up for Galena. That's his second, team second of the half for Lancaster. 3 fouls against Galena in half number 2. Game brought to you by West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Cranston, the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster as Jeb Weenan hits his first free throw. Weenan shooting 77% at the foul line, averaging over 10 points per game coming off the bench. And Weenan's second free throw is also swished.
19-point lead now for the Pirates.
Herms's Ace Hardware Home Center in Bloomington, and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Taylor Williams for 3. Out the front of it, no good. Dane Kaufman with the offensive rebound for Lancaster, trying to bank it in. His shot's off target, and Koenigs with the rebound for Galena. Under 6 minutes to play, 69-50. Galena leading Lancaster. Game number 2 of the Platteville Classic coming up on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll have Dodgeville and Cuba City. Koenig's on the left wing, now left corner. Catch and shoot 3 for Haefel, and that one's knocked down.
Corner 3.
Corner 3.
22-point lead now for the Pirates on top of Lancaster.
72-50 the score, the second three-pointer of the game for Haefel. Haefel now in double figures with 10 as Hermsen loads up for 3 in the left corner. That one off the back iron, no good. Koenigs with the rebound again for the Pirates. And they're going to say a travel on Jeb Weenan. It's like he took an extra step before driving towards the basket. Turnover for the Pirates. Lancaster takes possession with 5:07 to play. 72-50 the score. Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. And by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialists, the pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. In Lancaster, ball goes out of bounds. Lancaster will keep possession. Zach Hermsen will throw in the inbound pass right in front of the Lancaster bench. I'll toss it into Brady Schmitz. Kaufman gets it in the right corner. Overhead pass out to the top to Schmitz. Schmitz driving towards the basket. Pull up jumper right side of the paint. Off the back iron, no. Rebound collected by the Pirates. Galena trying to close out Lancaster. In game number 2 of the Platteville Classic. First game of our triple header across Queen Bee Radio here from Platteville High School. Amaya on the left wing, stops his dribble. Skips it over to the right corner. Now out to the right wing. Back to the left to Koenig. Koenig dribbles to the right elbow. Gets to Haefel. He'll load up for 3 and knocks down another.
Man, they cannot miss those.
Third three-pointer for Owen Haefel on the game. Haefel now with 13 points overall. A 25-point lead for Galena. 75-50 is Dane Kaufman trying to shoot the 3, and that one spit back out, no good. Galena with another rebound. 4 minutes to play. 25-point lead for the Pirates. Ball skipped inside and shot missed by Owen Hafel. A rare, easy miss for the Pirates today. As Hermsen driving towards the basket, he'll finish off the window for 2. Zach Hermsen now with 24 points on the game.
Cuts the lead to 23 now.
Just over 3.5 minutes left to go, and another finish off the glass by Koenigs. Koenigs having himself a game, 22 points. Ball at the top, Schmitz, catch and shoot 3. That one off target, and the rebound collected again by the Pirates. Sam Amaya chasing this one down. Breckler Insurance Group, for all your insurance and EC Steve Landusky, Breckler Insurance in Fenimore, and a layup is made by Roman Romer to get his first points of the game.
Just like that, Galena back on top by 27.
79-52 the score. Hermsen with a jumper right side of the paint off the back iron. Noah Amaya with another rebound for the Pirates. WCC Brands Custom Apparel at Kieler and at WCC-brands.com as a foul called against Lancaster away from the ball. It's going to be against Dane Kaufman. Cole Akers Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColeAkersGolfandGrill.com and Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Also by Grant Regional Health Center's Ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Mount Pass gets in as Baker Conley in the game. Galena emptying their bench. At least it appears to be that way. Nice feed inside and off the window and in for Baker Conley, getting his first points of the game. Conley averaging 1 point per game. Gets 2 right there. Dane Kaufman loading up for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound for Lancaster. Kaufman cutting towards the basket. Has his shot swatted from behind, but maybe a little too physical as a foul will be called against Galena. Foul goes against Baker Conley. 81-52 the score, 2:22 remaining. After the game, we'll have a very abbreviated Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. And the first free throw is good for Kaufman.
8 points so far in the game for Dane Kaufman as Zach Hermsen subbing out for the Flying Arrows.
Second free throw made for Dane Kaufman. Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. And by Southwest Health, with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more with their specialty services at southwesthealth.org.
Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Lancaster, retaining with Galena.
2:08 remaining, 81-54 the score. Pirates in front. Pirates set to go to 18-6 overall. The ball lost momentarily by Jack Vincent, but recovered by the Pirates. Driving in is number 14, Brent Romer. And Lucas Weber back down the floor for the Arrows after the steal. Krubel with a fake, going to drive towards the basket. Did he pick up his pivot foot? No, they're going to say a foul on the floor against Galena. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. It's a banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena. Foul goes against Brent Romer, his first, team's 5th for Galena. And a three-pointer off the inbound by Lucas Weber off the back iron, no good. Rebound chased down by Brent Romer. As the Pirates are 95 seconds away from getting another win on a very impressive season for the Galena Pirates out of the NUI West. Driving in is Brent Romer. And finds an open teammate. The jumper spit back out. Second chance, no good either. Volleyball for the rebound. And coming away with it is number 12, Brody Krubel. They're making with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and by McNett Electric in Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew, McNett Electric are on call. I'm ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. Lucas Weber catch and shoot 3 on the right wing. Off the front of the rim, no good. Max Bowden boxing out for the rebound for Lancaster. Tried to put it back in, but a foul against Galena will send him to the line with 50.2 seconds remaining in the game. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. By Rural Mutual Agents, John Ragetz and Deneen Dahl with Ragetz & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Max Bowden doesn't hit his first free throw. Score stays at 81-55 with 50.2 seconds remaining. And Bowden does hit the second free throw. 81-56. Galena in front. Galena will go to 18-6. Their next game will be Tuesday against West Carroll. Lancaster will fall to 11-5 as a shot missed by Jack Vincent. Bowden with the rebound for Lancaster. Lancaster has a bit of a layoff. Their next game is next Friday here in Platteville against the Hillmen. And we will have that game on Queen Bee Radio coming up next Friday night. 17 seconds remaining, 81-56 the score. We'll see if this is going to be the final. Lucas Weber in the left corner, going baseline. Tosses out to the left wing to Marshall Harris as a shot off the side of the backboard by Ethan Cicero is no good. And that will do it. The final score, Galena defeats Lancaster 81-56. Coming up next, the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. A very abbreviated postgame show as we get you ready for Dodgeville and Cuba City over on Super Hits 106. That will be game number 2 of our triple header here from the Platteville Classic in the Platteville High School. More after this on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Having a doctor or primary care provider is essential for your overall health and wellness, and getting the care you need should be simple. Don't have a primary care provider? Easy. With convenient hours and clinic locations in Lancaster, Cassville, Potosi, and Fenimore, Grant Regional Community Clinic makes it easy to get primary care close to home. We have a dedicated team who are ready to care for you, and best of all, we create long-term relationships to keep you and your family in the best possible health. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
In Game 7. In Game 8, contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
In Game 8.
Galena, your winner over Lancaster, 81-56. The Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show coming up next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
I'm Todd Mitchell, Vice President, Retail Lending Officer at Mound City Bank in Platteville. Are you ready to start building that dream home you've always wanted? We'll be there for you through the entire process, from securing the loan when you find the perfect property to managing your construction loan. We keep the process moving so you can focus on making memories. Contact us at Mound City Bank at 888-622-6069. And let's get working on making your dream a reality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mound City Bank.
In Game 9. In Game 10.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear liners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
In Game 10.
This is the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show on X1071 of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Galena, your winner over Lancaster, 81-56. A quick rundown on the individual scoring for both teams, as Galena was led by Mason Smith with 24 points. Drew Koenigs had 22. 16 points for Sam Amaya. And 13 points for Owen Hafel. 4 players in double figures for Galena today. 4 points for Jeb Weenan. 2 points apiece for Baker Conley and Robin Romer. Those are all the players who scored for Galena. And for the Lancaster Flying Arrows, they were led today by Zach Hermson with 24 points. 11 points for Taylor Williams. Just missing double figures was Dane Kaufman with 9. 6 points for Brady Schmitz. And 4 points for Brady Mack. Galena improves to 18-6 overall. Their next game is Tuesday at West Carroll. Lancaster falls to 11-5. They have now lost 4 of their last 5 games. And the Arrows will try and get back on the right track here in Platteville next Friday night against the Platteville Hillmen. Some post-game awards, as I'll bring in Kingston Clayton. On our post-game show, we got some post-game awards to hand out. Let's hand out the Hertz's Ace Hardware MVP, brought to you by Hertz's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hertz's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. Hertz's will be the MVP for your next project in your home. Go to Hertz's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. I think the easy one is Drew Koenigs of Galena. Sure. He was just a menace under the basket on both ends of the floor today.
Yeah, he was a monster under the basket, like you said, Tyler. And those transition opportunities for Galena, I mean, he was the main guy down there, mostly getting all the buckets for them.
All right, so Drew Koenigs of Galena is our Hertz's Ace Hardware MVP of the game. Our West End Salvage scrapper of the game is the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out and trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. I want to go with Sam Amaya of the Pirates. He was all over the place, too, going after loose balls, tipping passes, and doing all sorts of things there.
100%, Tyler, and he was under the basket, kind of putting up the put-back shots, if you will, and grabbing his own rebounds. So a big key to this Galena Pirates win.
All right, our Tricor Turning Point now brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Lancaster took its only lead of the game at 24-22, and then from that point forward, it was all Galena the rest of the way, as Lancaster was missing a lot of easy shots under the basket, a lot of hurried long-range shots that just were not going down, and that led to easy transition buckets for Galena, and that really set the tone the rest of the way.
100%, and both these teams very well above 500, and like you said, Tyler, not really setting up the offense and giving the early shot no good. And obviously picking up the easy rebound is Galena and finishing those transition buckets.
Yep, and that's our Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Well, that will wrap up broadcast number 1. Rob Spangler standing by for game number 2 as Dodgeville will take on Cuba City in game number 2 of the Platteville Classic. Here from Platteville High School, this has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. From the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth for Kingston Clayton, I'm Tyler Dictanis. We'll be back here on X1071 for the third game of our triple header when East Dubuque takes on Platteville. But coming up next on Super Hits 106, Dodgeville taking on Cuba City. So long for Platteville. We'll see you later on.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
X1071 is
WPVL-FM, Platteville, Galena, and Dubuque's source for extreme hit music.
online at x1071.com.
Playing the hits.
Extreme hit music, X1071.